most of them were in the same room was in 2018 at the funeral of George H.W. Bush.
Hey y'all, welcome back to TNT Podcast. I'm your girl Tasha.
I'm T. What's up?
So, what are we talking about today, babe?
All right, so I think it's already made its rounds in the media with President Obama, or former President Obama, and newly elected President Donald Trump at Jimmy Carter's funeral. Mm-hmm. And so it looked like they were getting close, or they were sitting next to each other.
They were getting along like two adults.
Yeah,
and everybody is, I can't believe it.
Right, yeah. Especially since like all the stuff that we've seen on TV and.
But the thing is, they're at a funeral, for God's sakes. What were people expecting?
That's what I'm saying, you know. And so
rumble,
but at the funeral. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right, exactly. And so that was my thing. I thought it was good that we could finally see politicians being civil. You know, it's unfortunate that it had to be at a funeral, but yeah.
I mean, the thing is, it's not a debate.
Right.
So I think if they were at a debate or something of that nature, then yes, it's understandable. But I don't think we've seen them in situations where they're just able to be.
Right, yeah.
You know, and so the fact that we haven't seen that, you don't see them acting cordial as you know, I suppose.
Right.
But why wouldn't they?
Right.
You know?
I don't know. I think that from how we've been conditioned from consuming so much media of politicians and even presidents and president-elects bashing each other, that, you know, maybe we were expecting
a boxing match.
Yeah, an all-out brawl.
And people probably came with their microphones. Okay.
Yeah.
Now he's opening the what is the funeral thing called, the
pamphlet,
the pamphlet, and
right,
and oh, he's smiling, oh my gosh, you know.
So I have the clip. I want to go ahead and play it really quick, and then we can go ahead and discuss a little more. So, you know, you have George Bush Jr., you have his wife, you have Bill Clinton, and then of course you got Hillary Clinton. And Jesus Christ,
don't forget Mike Pence in the back.
Oh yeah. I completely forgot. I got Mike Pence in the back, and then Al Gore next to him. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, Jesus Christ, you know, between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, with the lock her up chants and all that other stuff, it's like just the tension had to be really, really crazy. And then of course you have Melania over there in the corner. So yeah, let's just check this out really quick.
Ever. And just to go back to that moment where Trump walked into the room and shook hands with Mike Pence, that is the first interaction that those two have had. They have not even been in the same room in 4 years. I called to just double check that this morning with a few aides of both
so
of theirs.
Funny to me.
And
George Bush.
It just was a moment to see them come and shake hands and see the two of them speaking to one another, seated next to one another, which I don't think they have been at one of these funerals or gatherings where they've been in the same room before.
They have not. It truly is extraordinary. The last time most of them were in the same room was in 2018 at the funeral of George H.W. Bush. President Trump was in office then. One person missing.
So of course nobody has translated anything what they were saying, but it seemed like they were getting along.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, the thing is, both of these guys are charismatic. Mm-hmm. You know, in order to be a politician, you know, all of these guys, because we were watching like the MTV music.
It was like
channel.
It was like a year in review.
Yeah, and they had Clinton on there playing the saxophone on Apollo. And even with George Bush, like every time I see him, he's cracking up. He's doing something silly. All these guys are charismatic people. And so I think maybe they don't want to be on all the time. Politics, you did this. And it's if politics weren't in the way, I think a lot of these guys would have a beer with each other or
because
be friends.
Before all of this, that's what it was. You know, Donald Trump, he was friends with the Clintons. Before all of this. I think that I'm sure George Bush had a relationship with Bill Clinton as well, you know, and so behind the scenes, yeah, not everybody wants to be on all the time, but because of social media, because of television, because the sensationalization of politics, it forces these politicians to always be on, you know, and so it's not like, you know, we can have a difference of opinion, or you might be Democrat, you might be Republican, and let's have a beer. It's like we're always on. I hate you. You know? And so
especially just regular everyday people. People have lost friendships. Family members aren't talking, and if these guys can be cordial with different
absolutely
politics, why can't everybody else? You know, I think we have become so divisive as a nation, and this shows that, hey, maybe we all can get along.
I think so. If Donald Trump and Obama can sit next to each other and
laugh, because they weren't just chatting, they were laughing, you know. And I know it's a somber situation, but I think it's a good example how everyone should be, and people can probably take note of that. Leave your politics at the door.
Set aside your differences. Well, there you have it, guys. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Anyway, we're getting up out of here. As always, like, share, and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.
Wait, but before you leave, let me know how you act at funerals. Do you? Because apparently some of y'all don't act right. Have you ever been to a funeral where somebody does like something crazy, like jump in the casket?
No.
Oh, okay. That's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, y'all.